Hello, welcome back to another video of me playing the Emily in Paris game. I'm just gonna go hurry up and start because this game, like each chapter takes like an hour and I'm not entirely sure why or if this is normal, but you know what? It's all good. So here we are. Here's her character. Why would she do that? Oh yeah, I probably should tell you. This is after we have arrived in Paris, we have a job. Turns out our boss lady doesn't want us because she doesn't feel like there should be a digital version of her magazine, and that's what we were hired to do, was to make a digital version of this magazine, Enchante. And then we went to a party that was invited to us by Emily, but Emily kind of sold us as a date because she's not a girl's girl. So that's my crappy little 30 seconds of background information that you should know from the first episode. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start on episode 2. Why would she do that? Not that I'm complaining. Maybe she does like me. No way am I going. No way am I going. Like, why do you sell me out? For free? I better get paid. Charity or not, there's no way I'm going on a date with her. Mon Dieu, what a way to start the evening. Emily's voice pulls you from your thoughts, and you turn to her with a start. Congratulations to the very lucky Audrey. I'm sure you're both going to have a wonderful time. She gives you a sly smile, but your expression is stony as you make your way back to the table. You look for Audrey as you go, but it's as if she disappeared into thin air. As you take your seat, Mindy grabs your forearm, bursting with excitement. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. I know. Today has been wild. That was so romantic. What was she thinking? Why would she bid that much money for a date with me? No, why would Emily make us bid as a replacement for Camille? We literally just got to Paris, not even 12 hours ago. That's dark-spirited. I'm not sure why she did that. Why would she bid that much money for a date with me? Maybe because you're smoking hot and she wants to scoop you up before someone else does? Mindy, that's a good point. Don't be ridiculous, or I don't like her that way. Don't be ridiculous. She probably just wanted to help Jocks out. She gives you an incredulous look and motions to Emily, who is still auctioning off more items. If that was the case, she could have bid a ridiculous amount on something else. Trust me, this was a big deal for her. Audrey isn't one for public displays of, well, anything. It's you American girls. You make us poor Europeans lose our minds. What does that mean? What does he mean by that? He chuckles as he nudges Gabriel with his elbow. Isn't that right, Gabriel? And isn't Mindy like half Chinese, half Korean? She was just raised in the States. I don't think she considers herself to be American. Or maybe she does. I don't remember. Gabriel looks startled by the question. Me? I wouldn't know. Camille is French. He shifts uncomfortably in his seat, his expression suddenly guarded. Mindy gives you an almost imperceptible shake of her head, as if to say, don't ask. Weird. Anyway, new topic. Alex, now that you've been bid on, are you going to do any bidding of your own? I'll probably bid on Gabriel's cooking class, Alfie soccer lesson, or your private concert. Let's do your private concert. That would be fun. I do like Mindy singing. How could I pass up a private concert from Mindy Chen? Mindy laughs appreciatively. You've got good taste. The rest of the auction is a huge success, but Audrey is still nowhere to be found. Emily is ecstatic when it finally ends, practically skipping to her seat beside Alfie. Nicely done, babe. I think we have more than enough to keep Jocks comfortable for a while. I really can't thank you all enough, especially you, Alex. She reaches across the table and squeezes your hand. You really saved the day. Emily, you still owe me. I haven't forgotten about that bag you promised me. Emily laughs and shakes her head. It's all yours, promise. Emily turns to Gabriel with a concerned frown. Have you heard anything from Camille? Is she alright? I swear, Camille's always missing. She goes missing in the 4th season for a bit. Don't worry though, she comes back. Gabriel nods, giving her an apologetic smile. She just texted. There's a situation at her family's estate that needed her immediate attention. She'll need to be away for the next few weeks, but she sends her apologies for missing tonight. His eyes kind of creep me out. I don't know. It's something about the way they drew on his eyes. Maybe, I don't think the actor has eyes like this, but... He winks, and a sizable donation to make up for it. Alfie laughs as he raises his glass. Well then, to a successful evening and my brilliant girlfriend, Emily. To Emily falling in love, new friends. I'm so glad to have met all of you today. I'll drink to that. You clink glasses, and the rest of the night passes in a happy blur of champagne and laughter. Finally, it's time to say your goodbyes. I'd better get going. I have a big day tomorrow. It's my first Paris Fashion Week fashion show. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Which designer shows is it? Suffering. I can't believe I'm going to go to meet such an iconic designer. Emily and Mindy exchange a knowing glance, and your stomach drops. What? What is it? Suffering has a somewhat controversial reputation here in Paris. She's on the front of the tabloids every other week. Her designs are brilliant, but her mood can be erratic. Erratic? How so? I'm sure I can handle her just what I need. How so? She can't be that bad, can she? Well, of course not. Mindy's just exaggerating. Right. I'm exaggerating how she threw a shoe at her assistant when they bought the wrong brand of Dijon. Or how she canceled an entire shoe because it wasn't lit with her preferred brand of light bulb. You let her groan as Emily shoots Mindy a look. Just avoid anything involving mustard and you'll be fine. Emily can't be serious, but... You aren't sure whether to laugh or cry as they hug you goodnight. As you make your way back to your apartment, you decide it's a problem for tomorrow. In our very nice apartment. When you finally get home, you're almost convinced you imagined everything with Audrey, until you find out a white gardenia waiting outside your door. There's only one person this could be from. You take the flower along with the other 2 bouquets she gave you and put them in a vase, set them on the counter, throw them away. Let's just set them on a counter. That's kind of the medium thing to do. You set the flowers carefully on your counter. Still jet-lagged, you barely have the energy to change into your pajamas as exhaustion sets in. Are they going to make a change into our pajamas? Yes, they are. Ooh, what should we do? Let's do... Where's the one that I really like? We could just do that as a, it's like one that I liked. I kind of like this one. This here. It's just not available in the sleeping one, so we'll just do that one because it's nice. Yeah, I'm sure there's other pajamas, but we'll get to see them probably. Unless... Oh. Well, there you go. We get more... That's interesting, we get more bags while sleeping. And there's so much more. Oh my god. So much. We're an earrings girl, I guess. Yeah, we have so much more stuff to go to sleep in. I guess that's fine. Didn't even realize that. You climb into bed, the Eiffel Tower glittering outside your window, and smile. Bonne nuit, Perry. The next morning, you wake up to the sun streaming through your window and a loud thump outside your door. What the heck is that? You listen for a moment longer, and there's another thump, louder this time. There's definitely someone out there. Maybe it's Audrey with another flower. Your stomach drops. Of course, it could be some kind of intruder. Ask who's there, threaten them, or stay quiet. We have to threaten them. You hop out of bed and grab the first makeshift weapon you can find, a frying pan. Oh, so we're like Rapunzel. You pick the wrong woman to mess with. You swing open the door, frying pan at the ready, and are surprised to see, "Good morning, Alex." Olivier raises his hands, his eyes filled with laughter. "I'm so sorry if I startled you. That's quite a weapon you've got there." "Olivier, what a nice surprise. What are you doing here? Or I could have killed you." "I could have killed you. You're lucky I didn't knock your head off with this thing." Oliver chuckles as you lower the frying pan. "I don't doubt it. I was going to leave this with Jacques to welcome you to the city." He holds up a small book. "But when I arrived, these were waiting for you." He motions behind him to a pile of moving boxes. "My packages!" You grab one of the overstuffed boxes and give it an excited squeeze, then thank Oliver, hug him, or ask why he bought them. Yeah. Didn't this happen in one of the first few episodes of Emily in Paris? When Gabriel helps Emily bring up a bunch of boxes up to her apartment and they're just filled with peanut butter. Like, it takes me so long to finish one tub of peanut butter, and I live with my family, so I can't imagine why would she need that much. Like, it would expire pretty quick. I don't know. This show is just a little bit strange sometimes. I'm surprised you're delivering them. Are you moonlighting as the building's mailman? Olivia laughed slightly. Not exactly. Jacques usually insists on doing this kind of thing himself, but I worry about him. He's not as young as he used to be, even if he still thinks he's still 19. He winces. Don't tell him I said that, though, or he'll have my head. Your secret is safer with me. He smiles, like he likes the idea of the two of you sharing a secret. Anyway, I told him I was here to bring you this. He holds up the book, and he agreed to let me carry up the boxes in his stead. Your attention turns the book in his hand. That's so nice of you. Already bringing me presents, you're so kind to Jacques, or I could have carried them. I could have carried them. I'm more than capable of carrying a few boxes up the stairs. We're girl bossing right now. I'm sure you are. Olivier winks. But then I wouldn't have caught you in your pajamas. Oh. That's creepy. I usually sleep naked. We should have a sleepover. How indecent of you. How indecent of you. That's a bit forward, don't you think? Oliver steps back, contrite. I'm very sorry if I've offended you. Consider this an apology gift. He smiles as he hands you the small book. I often leave book recommendations down at the store. It's what I was doing when you arrived yesterday. I don't typically make personal ones, but I thought this would be perfect for you. The book is beautifully bound, and you do your best to read its faded golden fold title. Poésie d'amour. I love poems. I don't speak French. I don't like poetry. Well, I don't really like poetry, so I'm just going to say that. I'm afraid you've missed the mark with this particular recommendation. Olivier chuckles undeterred. Perhaps you will feel differently when I explain. These poems were all originally written in French, some of them more famous than others, but in this book you'll also find their English translations besides them. Now you're speaking my language, literally. Olivier laughs as you flip through the book. I thought they might help you learn. There's no better way to learn the language of love than with love poems. You run your fingers along the book's delicate spine. The book looks like a collector's item. Is it a first edition? Have you read it at all? Or I'll take good care of it. Let's ask Hal if he's read it all. It seems like you must really love this book if you've read it so much. Oliver smiles, not quite meeting your eye. Not this particular copy, but I have read it many times, yes. This book is what got me to start writing poetry. It taught me to see the magic of the written word. He laughs slightly, though I leave that to the professionals now. He smiles as you open to a page with a small green tab. And this? I've taken the liberty of bookmarking a few of my favorites. Thank you, Olivier. This is so thoughtful. Maybe you'll write me one, but I have to get going. Let's just say I have to get going. These chapters are already so long. I'm going to be late for work if I don't get moving. Of course, I didn't mean to monopolize your morning. I apologize. Let me just get these for you. He quickly moves the remaining boxes into your apartment, then straightens. Oh, he saw the flowers. Well then, have a lovely rest of your day. He extends his hand and you shake it. I'll be eagerly waiting to hear which poem is your favorite. With a final smile, he makes his way back downstairs and your thoughts turn to the day ahead. I can't believe I get to work my very first event at Paris Fashion Week today. Grateful the rest of your closet arrived just in time. You rummage through a few of the boxes. I need to look my best today if I'm going to land this job. Okay, we gotta dress like trash. We gotta dress worse than Emily ever could. So we gotta go with the short hairstyle like this, because I look like this is very much giving a male K-pop star hairstyle, and I love it. Ooh, what the heck is this? What the heck is that? That's already perfect. I like it. This green one kind of actually matches. We have way more jewelry when we're going to bed than do people really sleep with jewelry? I don't think that's a thing. Is it? I don't know. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. This is close enough. It looks awful. We're going out. Ooh, we're already at the show. Arriving at the fashion show is like stepping into pages of Enchante itself. Everyone around you is dressed up to the nines, as runway ready as if they were models themselves. Better take a photo. You turn to find Chloe complete with her signature sneer. Something tells me this is not just your first fashion week. It is your last. Okay, calm down, Draco Malfoy. You will want something to remember it by. Chloe, thanks for the advice. Bite me, or what's your problem? Bite me. Isn't there someone else you can go annoy? She rolls her eyes. Unfortunately, I was sent to find you. Leah would like to see you backstage. She turns on her heel and makes her way behind the runway, but you hesitate before following. She's awful, but she had a point. I should take a photo. This is exactly the kind of event Enchanté's readers will want to be a part of. Ooh. Let's do the first one, because you can actually see the runway right there. Okay, let's do bright. Only 1 hour until Sephiroth's new collection hits the runway. No one does a fashion show quite like Paris or follow for exclusive behind-the-scenes access with Sephiroth. Obviously the last one. That's gonna get us the most followers. Yup. The post goes live with a satisfying chime and you head backstage. But as soon as you step into the dressing room, you're greeted by the sound of shouting. This is ridiculous! Sephiroth, please. Uh-oh. It's immediately clear that Sephiroth is doing the shouting while Leah unsuccessfully tries to calm her. Sephiroth's clothes are for everyone. My creations are meant to be worn, loved. This line is for the people, not for the bourgeoisie and their identical-looking models. I understand, but the show is in an hour. It will be impossible to get all new models by then. You aren't the only designer with a show tonight, Sephiroth. Sephiroth ignores her, turning to one of the terrified models instead. You, when was the last time you ate a croissant? No need to body shame, Sephiroth. Some people are just really skinny. I don't eat gluten. Sephiroth throws her hands up in the air in exasperation. And you call yourself French? Sacre bleu. Cancel the show. These models simply will not do. I told you I wanted real people. Okay. Leah runs her frustrated hand through her hair as she looks around the room, clearly at a loss. When her gaze lands on you, you see the desperation in her eyes. She doesn't know how to fix this. We definitely look like a regular person, right? With our blue K-pop boy hair and our ugly outfit. Okay. If I can find a solution for this, maybe Leah will see how valuable I really am. Suddenly an idea occurs to you. Sephiroth wants real people to model her clothes, and I know plenty of those. Excusez-moi? I mean, do we? We know like 5 people, and they're all like models. Like, literally. I have an idea, I can fix this, or let's all calm down. I have an idea. If it's real people you want, I think I can help. Sephiroth's head whips in your direction. And who exactly are you? This is our new collaborator, Alex. Leah glances at you, and you can't tell if she's irritated or relieved by your interruption. She's testing the waters on our possible new digital endeavor. Sephiroth, real people are everywhere. Let me fix this for you, or it's an honor to meet you. Real people are everywhere. It can't be that hard to find models who will fit what you're looking for. Oh my god, she wanted real people, so why didn't she like my response? Anyway, I don't really care. The angry arch of Sephiroth's eyebrows intensifies. And what does someone testing the waters on a new digital endeavor know about booking models? It sounds to me like you're nothing more than a glorified intern. Okay, damn. Shit, how do I convince her to trust me? Well, let me prove you wrong. It's your loss. That was rude. Okay, let's just let her prove you wrong. I don't want the show to get canceled, and I'm guessing you don't either. And what's the harm in giving me a chance to fix this? I wonder if I told her that was rude, would that, just end the chapter? Would that kick me out? Would I, what's the term called? I don't know what it's called, but would they just kick me? Would I, essentially be dying? Like in GTA? Sephiroth stares at you for a long moment and smiles. Finally, someone with a gumption. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. But be warned, Sephiroth does not do second chances. As she begins to shoo the models from the dressing room, Leah turns to you, lowering her voice. Your career is not the only one on the line this evening, Alex. Fix this. I'm counting on you. Girl, this is my second day. Calm down. She joins Sephirine, and you immediately pull out your phone to text Emily, Mindy, or the whole group. Let's just text the whole group, even though they all look like models. Hey everyone, I need your help. Anyone near Plaza want to meet Sephirine? Let's just do anyone here. If you can be here in 30 minutes, I've got free clothes with your names on it. Of course, Mindy's the fastest. I'm literally running out the door right now. Geez, Mindy, give me a second to put my shoes on. We'll see you soon. Alex, you're officially my new favorite person. She enters the dressing room and it makes a beeline for a rack of Sephirine's colorful creations. This is officially the best day ever. Alfie chuckles as he and Emily follow behind her, hand in hand. I have to admit, this is pretty cool. I told you. Thank you all so much for coming. Suddenly, Sephirine re-enters the room, her face stern. You all hold your breath as she slowly looks from one of your friends to the next, then... Say, Maria, they are perfect. They probably look like the models, too. She turns to the man you don't recognize, now standing beside Alfie. Especially you. She blows him a kiss, and the man laughs. I'm happy to be of service. Oh, that's not Alfie. I haven't seen him before, but he's so handsome I could use the help, or I'd like to see him again. Let's just say I could use the help. I'll take all the help I can get. Sephirine smiles, her earlier stormy demeanor replaced by an easy breeze as she turns to you. You have done well, Alex. Thanks, I guess. Behind her, Leah gives you a small nod of approval. Thank you, Sephirine. Next time, don't doubt me, but it was a team effort. Now let's get moving. These people out there are expecting an unforgettable fashion show. Let's not keep them waiting. Suddenly, Sephirine claps her hands together, making you all jump. That's 20 minutes until the runway lights come on. Let's get these people into some Sephirine originals. The room immediately becomes a flurry of movement. You smile as your friends begin to get ready in the ensuing chaos. Oh my god, this dress is gorgeous. Hang on a second, no one said anything about makeup. Come on, Gabriel. Okay, anyway. Please tell me I can keep these heels. You laugh to yourself as Alfie approaches the mystery man in tow. Alex, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to. This is my good pal, Charlie. He winks. My British accent's so bad. He's got an accent to match mine. I know how much you like that. Charlie smirks playfully as he extends one of his hands. Is that so? Lovely to meet you. You take his outstretched hand and shake it. It's nice to meet you too, and I do love your accent. You're so handsome. Are you here to help? We could definitely use all the hands on deck right now. He leans in, your hand still in his, and winks. For you, I'm happy to be of service. Alfie is watching the two of you closely, clearly hoping that you'll hit it off. Charlie and I went to business school together. He's visiting Paris for a few weeks. We were catching up over a drink when Cooper called. I thought I'd bring him along. Can you tell I've never met a British person a day in my life? I figured you wouldn't mind with one more handsome bloke running around in his underwear. You laugh as Charlie winks. Not to brag, but I do look pretty good in my underwear. Oh really? Well, I bet you look good in anything. I admire your confidence, or I'm grateful for the help. You'll be wearing clothes on the runway though, not your underwear. I hope that isn't too disappointing. Charlie takes a dramatic sigh. If Sephirine wants to deprive the people of Paris, so be it. He looks like an actor that I've seen before. I don't know who though. Before you can respond, Sephirine comes over and grabs Alfie by the arm. Enough chit-chat, you both need to get dressed. She motions to Charlie. Alex, help this one get fitted into the floral suit. Of course, Sephirine. Right away, excellent choice, or it would be my pleasure. Right away. Come on, Charlie, we need to get going. You lead Charlie to the rack of clothes, then where the suit Sephirine specified is hanging. He gives you a teasing grin as you pull it off the rack. So this is the part where I strip then, yeah? Pretty much. I'll give you some privacy. How about a striptease? But I'm professional. I'll just give him some privacy. I can turn around. Charlie chuckles as you turn around. I appreciate it, but I've never been one for modesty. You hear the sound of clothes unzipping and falling to the floor. Right, all done then. You turn back around to find Charlie wearing nothing but his underwear. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm enjoying this view. I'm glad Alfie bought him. Or we need to hurry. We're almost out of time. I'd better get him into the suit. Charlie winks as you remove the suit from its hanger. You know, I usually buy a woman dinner before I let her take my clothes off. But I'm happy to make an exception for you. We're putting clothes on him. Oh, really? I love to go to dinner. Don't get carried away. I prefer it this way. Don't get carried away. We've only just met, remember? Yeah, like 5 minutes ago. Charlie chuckled as you began to help him into the suit. What can I say? I'm a man who knows what he likes, and I like you, Alex. Literally. The world of Emily in Paris bamboozles me. Wow, he's certainly not shy when it comes to making his intentions known. And I like his intentions, but is he sincere, or I'm not interested. But is he sincere? Or is he a player who's like this with everyone? Oh, definitely. He's too... what's the word? Direct. Your mind shifts fully into work mode as you help Charlie with his suit. Your only focus is winning over Sephirine and hopefully Leah in the process. Charlie looks impressed as he smooths the shoulders on his jacket, making sure the fit is perfect. I hope this isn't too forward, but Alfie told me about your situation at work. Oh? I think it's brilliant that you're fighting for what you want, and quite cleverly, I might add. Calling your friends to help like this was something impressively quick thinking. Thanks, Charlie. I don't give up easy, or I'm lucky to have them, or I'm glad you're here. I don't give up easy. If I'm going down, it won't be without a fight. Oh yeah. Charlie gives you an appreciative nod. We have that in common. You have to mention what it is you do. You haven't mentioned what it is you do. Charlie's face lights up. Before he even speaks, you can tell he's passionate about his work. After business school, I opened a supper club in my neighborhood. I thought it might do well, but I never imagined. He smiles proudly. We just opened a location in Italy, and now I'm in Paris to scout a place for one here. Don't know what a supper club is, but happy for you. Well, that sounds impressive, delicious, exhausting. Impressive. I'm sure that hasn't been easy. It hasn't, but I wouldn't change a second of it. 2 minutes. Your heart leaps when Sephirine calls out. It's almost showtime. Charlie smooths his hand down his jacket, then raises them. Well, how do I look? You look perfect, ready, or really hot. Ready. Thank you again for doing this. Ooh, there's the gang. Suddenly, Emily and Minnie rush over, Gabriel and Alfie trailing behind them, all heralded by Sephirine. Can you believe we're actually wearing custom Sephirine right now? This dress is amazing. I could kiss you. You laugh as Gabriel adjusts his suit jacket. I feel like James Bond. Come, let's go. It's time. Emily lets out a squeak of excitement as they all begin to follow Sephirine. You watch as they make their way towards the runway with a sigh of relief. Mission accomplished. Quel dommage. You spin around to find Chloe, looking smug. Chloe, we did it. Jealous I saved the day, or I should get moving. Jealous I saved the day? It's hard not being the winner, isn't it? Her smug smile only grows. Oh, but you haven't won at all. She motions to a rack behind you, and your heart plummets when you see what's hanging there. Oh no, the big final pieces. So Sephirine didn't notice that? Okay, plot. Convenience. Well, we see you. Looks like you didn't save the day after all. Sephirine is going to be so disappointed. I'm sure it'll be fine though. She's known for being level-headed and understanding. Oh wait. She simpers as she makes her way towards the door. You know, I think I am going to enjoy the show after all. Au revoir, Alex. Your heart is hammering as she leaves, but you shake your head. I'm not going down that easily. With no time to overthink, you quickly change into one of the final pieces. Ooh. Okay, so... Oh, are these the final pieces? Okay. This looks like the dress that Madison Bailey wore. I don't remember to what of it. Madison Bailey from Outer Banks? I think Outer Banks is such a good show. Let's get going. We always have... Probably should do something like a little... Yeah. People love like necklaces nowadays. People are like, why aren't they wearing necklaces? And for hair, should we change our hair? Kinda don't want to. We should just go completely bald. Where's the bald one? Okay, it's close enough. Okay. Let's go. We shaved off our hair. We're ready to go out. Music starts to blare from the main stage. You take a final look in the mirror. The show is starting. Time to kill it. Here goes nothing, or I think I'm going to be sick. Time to kill it. Head held high, you confidently make your way towards the runway. I like how the dress is the same color as their hair. The lights are practically blinding, even from behind the curtain, but you peer out. You feel full of pride as you watch your friends, eager to join them. Mindy and Emily strike a pose as they reach the end of the runway, side by side. Even Gabriel and Alfie look like they're having a good time, grinning under the spotlights. I was hoping you'd join us. Charlie steps up beside you with a smile. Good luck out there. Thanks, but I'm so nervous. I'm really here for you, or I don't need it. I don't need it, of course. I'm always wanting to be a part of a Fashion Week show. I'm ready for this. Charlie laughs and shakes his head, the cut of his jaw amplified by the light. So confident. I like it. You look beautiful, by the way. Then he steps away on the runway with complete confidence, as if he's done this a million times before. He probably has. You're next, but you pause before you step into the spotlight. This is exactly the kind of behind-the-scenes content readers will want to see. I have to capture it. Ooh. Okay, so where are we? So I have to make it. Okay, let's just pick Emily then, because she's already famous. Step 1, move to Paris. Step 2, walk in Paris Fashion Week. POV, you're about to walk the runway during Paris Fashion Week, or a Sephirine original is always unwelcome. Let's just do POV, because the kids will love that. Or 84% of followers love this post. That's less than usual. I'm blaming it on Emily. Maybe she might bring us more followers, but she probably has more haters than we think. Obviously. You stow your phone, then take a deep breath. It's time. Fashion gods, please don't let me fall. You step onto the runway and immediately camera flashes begin to fire. Above the music, you can hear murmurs of appreciation from the crowd. This is such a rush, more fun than I expected or terrifying. Let's just say such a rush. I feel like I'm a celebrity. Oh. You pause when you reach the end of the runway and twirl, strike a pose, take a bow. Well, let's twirl. You spin in a circle and the audience begins to cheer. A wide smile covers your face at the sound. I really think I pulled it off. The show is a success. Suddenly, surprised gasps fill the room and someone next to the stage whispers, It's Sephirine, but she never comes out to close the show. Not daring to believe it until you see it yourself, you turn around. Your jaw almost drops when you see Sephirine walking toward you, a proud smile on her face. Excellent work, Alex. She takes your hand and the audience breaks into a standing ovation as she raises it in the air. I think you're going to fit right in here in Paris. I look forward to working with you again. If this is a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. This is a very Disney Channel ending. Everything works out more than perfectly fine at the end. Basking in the success of the show, you make your way out to the main event space to celebrate. Congratulations, Alex. Your final was quite the showstopper. You turn to find Olivier, smiling politely. Olivier! What a pleasant surprise. You look so handsome. Or isn't this outfit amazing? Isn't this outfit amazing? It still feels like a dream that I get to wear a Sephirine original. Olivier laughs, shaking his head. I think it suits you, and it's clear tonight's audience agrees. He smiles as he hands you a glass of champagne. I had no idea you worked with Sephirine. She's quite a character. I actually don't. Alex, did you hear? We get to keep the clothes. Emily and Minnie's cheeks are flushed with excitement as they rush up to you. Oliver smiles at their exuberance. Emily, Minnie, it's nice to see you again. Hello, handsome. Did you hear our girl here save the day? Did they really just meet in the first episode of this thing? Because that means that they've been living in Paris for a while. Because Emily is dating Alfie, so this means it takes place in the second season, right? Because in the second season, that's when Emily meets Alfie and they start dating. So this is between the first and the second season? No, the second and the third season, I think, because Alfie and Emily are dating. So they've been there for at least 9 months, and Mindy has never met Jocks, and Emily barely knows them, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. This is just a Netflix stories game. We're so proud of her. Thanks, Mindy. It was a group effort. That means a lot. I'm just glad it's over. It was a group effort. I couldn't have pulled it off without your help. Mindy winks. True. I guess we're all the heroes of the evening then. All the more reason to celebrate. She grabs 2 filled champagne flutes from a passing waiter just as Oliver's phone buzzes. He frowns down at the screen. I'm afraid I'll have to leave the 3 of you to celebrate. Duty calls. He smiles in your direction. I hope you're enjoying your book. He excuses himself with a slight bow, and Minnie fans herself as he goes. That man is hot. What book is he talking about? He gave me a book this morning as a welcome gift. He said he thought it might have helped me learn French. It's called Poésie d'amour. Oh my god, no way! You've heard of it? Everyone at Sephora was talking about it this morning. Our auction wasn't the only one happening last night. Christie's Paris held one as well. And an anonymous buyer bought a first edition of Poésie d'amour for 35,000 euros. We gotta put this book on eBay for that much in the next hour. That's what I would do. We need that money. Because we might not even have a job. Holy shit, that's a hell of a welcome gift. 35,000 euros. I'm so flattered. It can't be the same book, or I can't accept it. I don't think it's the same book, but it probably is, and then we're going to sell it, and then we won't have to have a job for like the next 2 months, maybe, or maybe more, depending on how much we spend. There's no way Olivier would spend that much money on a gift when he's just met me. It must be a coincidence. Wendy raises an eyebrow. Did it look like a brand new book, or did it look like a first edition? It did look pretty old. Oh my god, how romantic! He's clearly absolutely smitten with you, Alex. Watch it be like a 30-cent book. Instead, you're one lucky woman. You think? I hope you're right. I'm more into Audrey. I'm more into Charlie. I'm just gonna say I hope you're right. I'm definitely interested in him. Also, we had a pick right there. Man, that's nice. He'd be a fool not to want you. And judging by the way he was looking at you, he's no fool. She winks. But enough about him. We should be celebrating you. She raises her glass. To Alex and her brilliant plan to save the day. And get us free couture. You laugh as the three of you clink glasses, and you're about to take a sip when, Alex. You turn to find Leah, a serious look on her face that doesn't match the celebratory tone. I can't say that word. Leah, is everything okay? You should be celebrating, or do we look fabulous? Is everything okay? You look a bit serious. I need you to come with me. It appears the board has been monitoring the magazine's online presence. They would like to discuss what you've been posting immediately. Leah's expression is inscrutable, and your stomach turns. What does that mean? Oh no, the board is the only reason I'm here. If they're not happy, I'm screwed. The board, of course, right away. They're here. Is something wrong? Of course, right away. This chapter I've been filming for 40 minutes. I wouldn't want to keep them waiting. Emily shoots you a nervous thumbs up as you follow Leah, and Minnie mouths, I'm sure everything's fine. But you're not so sure. You know what? Netflix said that this would take 32 minutes. It's been 40 minutes of me filming it, and I've only taken a break like twice, so it's been like generously at least 36 minutes, and I'm still playing, so. These chapters are so long. Okay, anyway. You're certainly can hear your heart beating as you turn into the dressing room and find Olivier? What is he doing here? His confused expression mirrors your own as Leah greets him with a kiss on the cheek. Bonsoir, Olivier. Allow me to introduce the new woman behind her social media account, Alex. Olivier's eyes grow wide, clearly taken aback by the information. Alex, this is Olivier. He's one of Enchanté's top financiers and the COO of our publishing house. Dude, if there's like a power dynamic introduced into our relationship now, we can't be with him. That's kind of weird. Wait a minute. Olivier is Leah's boss? You really have time to register the surprise before Leah continues. Olivier is here to discuss the board's feelings about how you've been representing our magazine. Olivier clears his throat, his expression tight. Yes, well... Oh my god. Am I about to get fired? And that's the end. Ooh. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. Okay, so yeah, I'm filming this before I don't have any time to edit, but I'm taking advantage of any time I have to film because I rarely have time to film. So expect these to be like maybe a few times a month, maybe. So I'm not sure how many chapters there's gonna be. I think that there might be like around 10 or 15 considering how long they are. So hopefully I'll get this stuff done before the end of the year, this story done. So yeah, there's chapter 2. And if no one's watching, then maybe I'll just stop. But I don't know. I think these are fun. But they're kind of pain to film because I have to film through my MacBook, and not my MacBook is kind of a pain in the butt to film with. Thanks for watching. Bye.